That's right. That's right. Baby. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Lady Coaco Show. How's everybody doing? Listen, you all know we just got over the holiday, right? Look like we got some people in here already. We just got over the holiday, so everybody's probably full of pork and chicken and sausages, hot dogs, what they call them, baked beans, greens, and potato salad, and oh Lord, candy yams, corn on the cob. Whatever it is, you're probably still sucking on your teeth tonight. So listen, it is the Lady Coco Show tonight, 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can always catch us here with something new and exciting. So tonight we have a Southern Soul producer in the building tonight, and he have a guest with him also. So you never know what's going to happen on my show. You never know. Daryl Simmons is out in Jackson, Mississippi. And he always say you never know what's going to happen on Daryl Simmons' stage. So you never know what's going to happen on the Lady Coco Show. So we have an exclusive interview tonight with Tre the Joker. Is that him? Tre the Joker. If you don't know who he is, you're going to find out tonight. One of the baddest producers, I'm about to say promoter, producers we have in Southern Soul. I've been following him at least 2, 3 years now. I'm going to say 3. He's been keeping up with me also. And I give him a lot of respect. I got a little surprise for him before we get out of here tonight. Excuse the voice of mine. You all know it's allergy season, right? And if you have allergies, your voice probably sounds scratchy like mine. But yeah, so we're going to bring him on without prolonging the show tonight. Before we get going, next Tuesday, we have J.L. Thompson. He has a new song out that's called Big Truck Driver, and he's from Mississippi also. Yes. So Mississippi is just tearing the thing up. So how you doing, Tre? And welcome to the Lady Coco Show.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What's going on? What's going on? I'm in here. I'm here. I'm glad to be here, man. So I'm it's an honor, man. For real.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Appreciate it. Try to look decent.
Yes. Shout out to the producers that's making it happen tonight, Stoner Radio. We're worldwide tonight. Worldwide tonight. So everybody gonna see you in that cowboy hat. So allow everybody to know in Southern Soul and across the nation who you are.
Well, my name is Tre the Joker. I'm part of the Big 3 Productions. That's me, Big Yayo, and my guy Dre Ox the Keys, who I have in the studio with me tonight, right now. I write songs, produce. As you see in the studio, I engineer. I've been engineering since 96, 97. I started engineering gospel. Worked my way around to R&B and hip hop around 2000. And around 04, 05, I started getting on the mic myself, laying backgrounds and stuff like that, and writing for other artists and stuff like that. And it just kept rolling till now. And up 3 years ago, hooking up with another producer by the name of Touchdown out of Louisiana, and we started doing tracks for Jeter Jones. So I've done definitely a few things for Jeter, well, a lot of things with Jeter Jones starting off. So that's pretty much a little bit brief, little fast forward history lesson right there. What's going on?
Absolutely. So what caused you to get into the music business? And then how did you tap into Southern Soul?
I just like music. Like, I was always one of them people, I could tell when something don't sound right. Like, something hit me, I'd be like, oh, I wish I could make that sound better. You know what I mean? I was one of them people. And just messing around with, like I say, I saw how like everybody was taking to Southern Soul in the last 3 years or so. A lot of people my age and younger started dealing with it. So I'm like, man, look, we might need to tap into this before we miss out. Like, we need to bring our little swag to it. So people like Jeter Jones and Ken and Ken started working with us and letting us send them different vibes of different types of music. We wasn't doing just traditional Southern soul. We was mixing Southern soul with claps and kicks and 808s and putting a little Zydeco jig bounce to them. Like we've been switching it up a little bit. So like I had to show big love to Jeter Jones for even reaching out 3 years ago and being a part of our sound that we bring into the game.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this: before you got into Southern Soul, you say you were dealing with the gospel world. So, who inspired you in the gospel world to do what you were doing?
So I actually grew up right next to my pastor, like 2 doors down from me, and his son, Kenny McGriggs. Big shout out to Kenny McGriggs. Used to be the DJ at the radio station down at Alcorn State University. Ken McGriggs actually started his own gospel record label and distribution company. He had a distribution deal with Malico Records. So a lot of his gospel artists, like pastors, quartet groups, choirs, we would go record them live, and then Malico would help us distribute it around the world. So that was my start from like early middle school on through high school, working with him, recording live shows in studio, working with different pastors, artists, and groups and stuff like that.
Wow, that's amazing. And you know, oftentimes with our people, everybody come back from a gospel background. Everybody does.
Oh, for sure.
Yes. So did you do any singing yourself?
Just background. I love to do background. Like everybody, you know, we grew up in the choir, so you know, I fell in love with doing backgrounds. I love harmonies. I love mixing harmonies, like writing it. If artists need help putting it together, structuring the song, like that's what we do. So that's Absolutely. My love. I love doing that. Yeah.
So what's your take on quartets?
Man, I love quartet. That's my first 6 to 7 years dealing with that gospel. It was mainly quartet music, man. Just I love it. Like from the lead to the background, like I love it. That's what we grew up on. Like to this day, even when you're dealing with Southern soul, when you hear that sound, you can't help but love it. Like it don't matter what they saying. When you hear that sound with them backgrounds on it, you know that's it. Like you could be talking about barbecuing on the grill. If that thing foot stomping and clapping, man, everybody gonna love it. Like for real.
Everybody gonna jump right on in.
Yep.
Wow. So your parents, were they in the music business?
No, my parents wasn't in the music business. My mom, she was a school teacher. And my father, he was a ex-football coach and a mayor of a small town in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Port Gibson, Mississippi, though.
Port Gibson, Mississippi.
Yes, ma'am.
And so your father is from Port Gibson or your mother?
My mom.
Your mom is from, and your father's from Louisiana.
Yes, ma'am. And I went to school in Utica, Mississippi. I never went to school in Port Gibson, Mississippi. So A lot of people just know me from doing music, but I never went to school in Port Gibson.
But are you known? Are you known in Mississippi like that? Like people know Tre the Joker.
You gotta ask around and see. Like a lot of people know me. I've been doing this for a minute. Like I've been dealing with promoters, DJs, managers, A&Rs, producers behind the scene. Like I've been on a road with different artists myself. So like people know who I am. Like they know me from back in the days. Even Ben's the man. You can go check with them. Like I used to produce his daughter. You know what I mean? Like so wow. Like people, yeah, they know me. Yeah. And I still deal with a lot of people in the rap industry too behind the door. Like for real.
Mm-hmm. And so now you're in Southern Soul for 3 years strong. Like 3 years, you're in Southern Soul. And yes, you know, I see you like when it's off hours, sometimes you go live, and then in hours you go live, you're in the studio. So how much time you yourself spend in the studio? Like you're in the studio tonight. How much time do you spend in the studio?
Like tonight, we probably not gonna leave till a little bit after 10 or 11. Probably, hopefully 12 I can make it back home, but I don't know, at least about At least 8 hours or 10 hours a day. At the least.
It depends on, we'll probably need about 12, 30, about 1 hour.
Yeah, like it's a lot to be done.
Yeah.
You know, even so, just say for instance, somebody come record a song, and I might put a little mix on it or something before they leave, but in actuality, I got to go back into that record and really listen to that mix, and I might have to come back and sit 2 or 3 more hours just listening to the vocals, just trying to make sure everything right. Like even when making a beat, we might make a beat for an artist, and we still might have to come back the day afterwards, tweaking sounds, taking stuff out. Like, so it just never stops. Like,
wow. So what gives you like that of when artists come into the studio? Let's say they already have in mind what they want. Where do you come in and say, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that, or do they accept when you critique what they already have, or do you just give them the music? How does that work? Do they come in ready, or they come in looking for help? Let me do it like that.
Well, first of all, I definitely have to go off the artist vibe, because a lot of, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of artists, but some artists don't really. Some artists know what they want. Some artists don't know what they want. So if I can tell you don't know what you want, and I can tell what direction you're trying to go in the song, I just to try to make sure that you are doing what you expect it to do, and it's gonna sound like you expecting it to sound. Like, so if I have to, so if you might be putting together some bars or laying your bars that you already wrote, and I might hear you say something that it might be one word need to be taken out. I might suggest that, hey, maybe if you say it like this, it might flow better, type thing. So, you know, if I can do that, if we can start right there and we can start making this, you know, if I hear something else or if I make a suggestion, they are pretty much listen to what I got to say. I try not to suggest anything just out the box or change the direction they going. I let them do their thing, because I understand at the same time that, you know, it's a process, especially for a lot of new artists. So especially with the new artists, I don't expect them to do everything.
Let's go right here though. Let's go right here. So I'm sure you have some artists come in the studio and they don't know which way they go. They don't know which way to go. They know they want to do something, but they don't know which way they want to go. What do you tell them? What's your advice?
Well, hopefully they already got the song written before they come to the studio, but I generally start with what's your favorite song? Who you listening to all the time? What song are you singing in the shower? What song are you singing in the car on the way to work? Like, what's your go-to song when it's time to sing? Is it a gospel song? Whatever it is, I'll start there. Especially if we finna build a beat or something like that. I'll just start right in there, and we'll listen to that song. If that's your favorite record, if that's your favorite cover song, if you do that cover song all the time, we'll borrow from that song and build something around it, vibe, and try to start there with the artist.
Right. So nobody never comes in where you say, you know what, this is not it, and you turn them away. Do you ever turn anybody away? Do you ever turn anybody away? And let's say you don't turn them away, and once they leave, you like, oh man.
Well, I'm gonna just say, like, I know every artist isn't on the same level. Some of them might be on a different level, writing wise. Some might be on a different level vocally. If they're not, I'll be honest with them. I'll let them know that, you know, they might need to rehearse the song some more, you know. Or I might say, hey, if it's that bad to me, and without being disrespectful, I might say, hey, let me write them verses. You know what I mean? I might just go and do that.
So you're right for them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If that's the case, like if I feel like, man, this is a whole waste of time or something like that, like, which is really never really just happened like that. But if that's the case, I probably would be like, look, let me try to write something for you on here. And 9 times out of 10, if I have to do it, they probably gonna let me do it, you know, because they probably feel the same way. in the inside. You know what I'm saying? But at all times, I try not to be disrespectful or, you know, make them feel bad about whatever it is they doing. I always make a way out of no way with it. That's what I try to do.
Well, you know, I believe that's it. You know, as being a producer, that's not an easy job. I'm not a producer. I promote music, right? And so
Right.
sometimes I get the music and I know they want me to play it. It's not just me playing it, but I have a good ear for
Right.
music. I really do. And so sometimes they'll send it to me and I sit there and I listen. I can tell in a matter of like 45 seconds if it's a go or not. I
Right.
really can. And so sometimes I'll go ahead and push it, even though I know that 45 seconds didn't move me at all.
Right.
It just didn't. And then, you know, being a female DJ also, you know, I know if I put something on my platform, if the people are going to like it or not. So I started a show called The People's Choice. And
Right.
so on the scale of 1 to 10, they can vote on that artist's music instead of me just critiquing it because you don't really want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Right.
I look at it this way. Every artist that comes out with their own music or whatever it is they want to do as an artist, they feel like it's a go. They
Right.
just know it's a go. They really do. And so I think I would feel the same way if I came out with something. I'm listening before someone get to it. If it's not somebody like yourself, a producer or producers out there, you know what I'm saying, in the studio, and you want it played because you feel like you just got yourself a hit.
Right. 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 Right.
So where do you?
Hold on. So, if you know it's not a hit, and you know what I'm saying, like, if you don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Any type of statues of how or what you want to play. Like, so how often do you play it, or how do you do that? Like, you just play it one time, or you might play it
Well,
every.
you know what? If they give it to me and I'm running the music, right? Now I would say on the People's Choice, so it's not just locked in on me. I'll play it a couple of times, and let's see what the people, your fans, you know, they're out there, and let's
Right.
see, because you may have one song and your fans love it, then you come
Right.
out with something else, they don't like it so much.
True.
Or you come out with all your songs and you got fans and they don't like none of your music. You're gonna lose every fan you got except for
Right.
one or two. Because they don't want you to feel like, okay, you know, they ain't got that love for you. But me, myself, it's hard for me to play it if I know it's really not a go. It's hard for me to play it, but I like to be loyal to what I do.
Right.
Because
Right.
just because I don't like it, somebody else, you might like it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Somebody else might like it. So I'm not gonna play it more than twice. I'm
Right.
just not.
Right.
But
And I
if I
feel
like
like,
it, you're gonna hear me running. I'm gonna run it.
right. I feel like it's so much music out today that it's like it's always somewhere somebody's music can be played, no matter the quality of it. And that's pretty much what's going on. Like TikTok and Facebook pretty much leveled that out for everything. Like, remember back in the Gap, it used to be only like a couple spots you can go to watch video. Now you can watch videos on anybody's page. Like, so
Yes.
it's like it's just wide open. So like the Facebook and TikTok, they kind of changed the game with that. Like, they leveled it out to where everybody's equal. Like, if I might be the wackest artist, but if I stay up 6 months straight every day and every night working on my followers, you know what I mean? Like, I can make one song that still might not be all right, and somebody might like the hook, and it can go viral tomorrow.
Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you something though. TikTok really has over exceeded Facebook because you can go to TikTok and play the whole song. You know, they're not gonna cut you off or anything. Now I don't know how long that's going to last, but right now you can go to TikTok and do your challenges and everything. And you're doing good because and it's everybody is there.
Right.
Everybody. But I would say for substance, I would kind of like stick to Facebook because it's more business versus not. Now, when they come on Facebook and they're just acting like complete idiots, that's on them because they don't realize, you know, you can do really well and somebody on Facebook is going to see you. They might see you on TikTok, but here's the thing. You have to know how to record yourself on TikTok to make it stick.
Right.
You know, Facebook, once you go live or you share something there, it never goes away. They're going to come back year after year after year. And somebody might see you from 2 years after you've put your information out there.
Right.
And that's the plus to me with Facebook versus TikTok.
Right. Right.
What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think you're right. Facebook has been doing a lot of stuff on the back end to try to keep up with TikTok, even though they really can't. But that's why they've been showing a lot of love on the reels. So like you post reels a lot, you start up in the algorithm. I think now that they got the blue check situation changed, where like they really want you to get the blue check. So now they're changing the algorithm where if you don't have the check, you're not reaching the same amount of people that you would normally reach.
Absolutely.
Like, it's constantly evolving and changing. Hey, big shout out to SRJR and the building, my people, man. For real, much love to y'all, man. Sweet Louis.
Yes. Sweet Louis in the building. Now I can't share tonight. I can see some comments on this side, but I can't share for whatever reason. So you're gonna have to do your sharing on your side, and for everybody that's on the live, if you all would share. Hopefully in a few days or so, I'll be able to share again. But tonight I can't. So what we're going to do, Trey, is take a commercial break. When we come back, I want you to introduce your special guest, and we're going to continue the show.
Cool. Let's do it.
SKD Entertainment would like to announce that we are now accepting bookings for the hostess with the mostest, the one and only Lady Coaco Casanova. Weddings, festivals, concerts, baby showers, church and ministry events. Call 813-649-7977. That's right, 813-649-7977. Come and get this Coco.
I'm gonna give it to you until you won't no more. Now don't you go running out the door. Are you ready? That's right. 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 That's right.
What up, y'all? This is TK Soul, the bad boy, Southern Soul, Lufkin, Texas, getting ready to come back to town for the Southern Soul Showdown. Coming to town Saturday, June the 3rd for the Southern Soul Showdown. Gonna be at the VFW Post 1836, Lufkin, Texas, with Black Red, Donnie Ray, Country Boy, Kiko Crowd, Wendell B, and yours truly, the bad boy, Southern Soul. I see you there Saturday, June 3rd, VFW Grounds 1836, Southern Soul Showdown.
That's what I wanted to see. Schedule.
Tonka.
Okay.
No, we want Texas first, then Tonka.
Oh, it's not missing my commercial. That's J.L. Thompson there.
The good brother.
That was J.L. Thompson. Sometimes the internet, it'll kind of like freeze you up a little bit, but he's going to be on my podcast next Tuesday. So y'all want to stay tuned for the big truck driver himself,
Man, shout out
Thompson.
That's my guy.
Welcome back, Trey the Joker.
Yes.
And so I'm going to let you introduce your special guest tonight.
Well, everybody introducing to the world. Some of y'all probably already know this guy or already seen him on the stage near you, man. This is my guy, Tre the Keys, man. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, big bro.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Tre the Keys, aka Mr. Dre. Put a little drip on it. Man, I done played for a couple of artists, throughout the world, man. I ain't just in Southern Soul. I'm far as gospel, R&B, a little bit of country, if they call me. But so far, man, I got my own band, everything. If anybody need a band, all that, I'm here. You can just get in contact with me at Tre the Keys on Instagram and Facebook. So, yeah, pretty much. From Mississippi, born and raised. from down this way.
Man, this dude right here is a beast on the keys. Like, trust me, when I tell you, this is like one of the new, what you're saying is like one of the new greatest keyboard players that ever come through the soul music. Like, this dude here is a GOAT. He's young, and he's a GOAT on the keys. Like, you're going to see him on the stage near you if you haven't already been seeing him. Like, for real.
So.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to the Lady Coaco show, Mr. Big Timer.
How you doing?
So how long have you been out there in this thing called music?
Man, since I was a little boy, growing up in the country since I was little, about 5, beating on pots and pans.
So do you sing too? You sing?
Nah, I don't sing. No, man.
You don't sing. You just been beating on the instruments, pots and pans and stuff like that. So how did you get started?
Really, it's in the family with me, my dad, passing it down to me pretty much. And I just picked up from there, just going by ear on everything. And my dad and them, they can sing. I can't. I don't know how they skip me, but other than that, I done played, I can play guitar, I can play keys, drums, just all around,
Absolutely. Well, Trey was telling me it's himself, you, and Big Yayo. And Yayo is always so busy. I was just with him 3 weeks ago in Houston, and he came down there with the big hat on, just like Trey.
Yeah.
So where is your hat? You got the hat on backwards. Where's your big hat?
My hat at the crib, like I ain't know what was going on today, really.
Yeah, I pulled him in. I just pulled him on in because I knew he just made it back in town.
Yeah, I just made it back in town from Atlanta on tour with J1. So
okay.
Yeah. Yes, man.
It's hard to get him in here sometimes.
Right, you said you work with Jay. How long have you been with J1?
What, about a year now.
Yeah. Okay. So all of you guys are from Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Mississippi, born and raised.
Okay. Yeah. So Mississippi is really blowing up when it comes. You guys are blowing up in Mississippi. Like, it's a lot of artists in Mississippi, but they don't call it Southern Soul in Mississippi. It's the blues, right? It's the
For
blues. Sure. Basically, they call it blues in
Yeah,
Mississippi.
we say, "Are you going to a blues show?" Right, that's what we say.
Yeah, you're going to a blues show. Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. How did you, Trey, get into Southern Soul? Like, seriously, because you're from Mississippi, you don't hear anything about it. You probably do now. But years ago, you didn't hear anything about Southern Soul. You heard the blues.
Right. It's all about Bobby Rush. Bobby Rush is one of the biggest things come through. Anytime Bobby Rush comes to the city, everybody stop everything they doing. They're going to see Bobby Rush. Like,
they're going to see Bobby Rush.
Right. But like I say, linking up with another producer and people like Jeter Jones and Big Yayo, man, just reaching out to them guys, and them guys was letting us, they was actually buying beats from us when nobody knew who I was. Like, I was a nobody. Jeter Jones didn't have to buy a beat from me. This man spent a lot of money with me, like in the beginning stages, just helping us out and supporting us. So, man, like, big shout out to them guys, man. Like, if it wasn't for them, like, we wouldn't have never had a little foothold, this space to get in, because we bringing a new sound. Like, we do traditional Southern Soul, but we add to our sound. Like, we bring in other genres, and we might bring in a little R&B here, a little hip hop there. Like, we kind of switch it up a little bit.
Wow. And so, okay, being in Southern Soul, and you have these different genres that you deal with. So, which is the easiest genre of music that you do? Which one is just easy for you to do, like bam, bam, bam?
Blues is like it's like some people say it's too easy, but like you gotta, if you're gonna get into it, you gotta let that thing sit in your spirit for a few months. This
But
ain't
see,
just something.
the thing about it is, Trey, the blues is a lifetime story. That's what it is. It's your life.
Facts. Facts.
It's your life. So it's easy for somebody to have a relationship and it didn't make it, so now they're coming back. They're gonna sing about the Joker. They ain't gonna talk about the Joker. They're gonna sing about the Joker. And everybody gonna know that hey, the Joker wasn't no good. Trey the Joker. I ain't talking about Trey the Joker. No, we talking about that Joker that wasn't no good. So they gonna sing about it. It's gonna just be out there all over the map. Like, girl, she just broke up with him a couple of months ago, so she got a song. That's how Fantasia became popular. When she had that breakup, bam, she came out. What's the song? If you don't, what's the name of that song? The one she came out, yes. So that's what the blues is all about. It's your growing up, it's your mom and daddy. It's all about what you've gone through in life. The blues is all right.
For sure. For sure.
Come on, Trey, give us some more. You got a lot to talk about.
I got a lot to talk about. So we've been writing songs also for a few different artists. So like coming in the coming months, like I'm gonna have to set up another one so we can bring some more songs that we done co-written and co-produced for other artists. So you can check those out because we we work with a lot of different, especially new artists, but pretty much in some type of way we working with a little bit of everybody, whether it be from graphics or video work or studio work or songwriting. It's like in some capacity or playing on stage. So in some capacity, we meeting and seeing all these artists. And our thing is we just want to help make the whole genre better, man. Just take it to another level, man. Keep them blends and them harmonies coming in on the backgrounds. Like keep the quality of music. That's all we want to do, especially being younger.
Absolutely.
And we just keep that thing going.
So how can they reach out to you? Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Are you good? Facebook. Tre PG Graphics Brown, TRE PG Graphics Brown. It's TRE PG Graphics Brown. That's my main page. I just got another page, Trader Joker Blues page. I got a regular Trader Joker page, which is down right now. Got some people working on that for me on the background side, trying to get that page back straight because you know how them hackers do. Once you get up there, man, hackers be on. It's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy. It almost makes
I'm right now. I told you over and over and over. Yeah, it makes you want to stop. It does. But you know what? When you're doing something good, they're gonna come after you. If you're not doing anything, they're not gonna bother you at all. Not at all. So I get it now. Like I'm constantly seeing different, and we don't need to go there because we're trying to get Southern Soul on your platform, get them pushed out through you, and allow them to know that there is somebody out there like yourself that's working for them and working real hard. Because when I see you, you always in the studio going live. I might not see you every time, but I catch you sometimes, yeah.
For sure.
And you're always working, so that's amazing. So when is your downtime as a producer? When is a downtime?
After 12, between 12 and 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Or sometimes if I choose to start the day late, I try to keep the morning to myself, and after 12, I try to come back to the studio. But being that in the last year, I've been pretty much full time with this, so I've been, I remember when I was at work, I prayed to be able to work full time and be able to pay bills off of just doing this, So now that I have that type of time, I don't care if I have to stay here 2 or 3 days straight, sleep over here on this couch. It is what it is. As long as the studio time paid, we're gonna make it happen, like for real. So I don't mind.
Absolutely.
So
you say it's worth it. It's worth it being a producer.
Yes, but I can't speak just as a producer because I'm doing way more than producing. So I can say it's worth it on my end because I'm doing a little bit of everything. You get what I'm saying? Like all of it ties in together. Whether it's music production or is it recording, like I say, or if it's videos, photography, all of it tie in. So to me, and especially being in Mississippi, even though we do have a lot of talent, everybody in Mississippi pretty much have a team or some go-to people that's around them that does their graphics or does this and that. So to be full time in Mississippi, where it's just not an influx of people just constantly every day, you got to kind of do a little bit of everything to kind of keep it coming in. So that's pretty much why you see me always trying to do something, or I'm on the road with Yayo on the weekend or whatever. I'm just trying to keep it coming in, like for real. So
yes, and we're gonna keep it coming in. So wait a minute, we're gonna take another commercial break, and we're coming back with more of Tre the Joker and his special guest tonight.
yes, sir. I appreciate y'all for tuning in too.
Saturday, July 1st. Get ready for the Arthur Young Dukes and Boots Funky 40 Party at Club UTV under the bridge, 5610 Botham Jean Boulevard in Dallas. Doors open at 5 p.m. and performing live, Arthur Young. Arthur Young performing live. And S. Dot. Plus the Marcier and the Solid Gold Band and the baddest DJ in Texas, Dab the DJ. Oh, it's going down. The Arthur Young Dukes and Boots Funky 40 Party. Get your early bird $25 tickets now at Eventbrite.com and RatchetNation.com before they're gone. Come on! We're bringing the country to the city this 4th of July weekend, Saturday, July 1st, 5 p.m. at Club UTV. Don't miss it.
Okay.
Okay, this is Tre the Joker. Is that the old boy and
Big Yayo.
Big Yayo?
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Old Boy and Big Yayo, man. I actually had the opportunity to record, mix, and master this song and shoot the video for them.
On stage. That was on stage.
Okay.
So let's see if we can get that one to push through so everybody can see it.
Country, got all my people in Berlin. Pull up on me, man.
Say no more. Pull up.
I say,
Yayo. Why is it skipping? YouTube is on here. Did I say my YouTube is on here? Now that played so good earlier. We could see the whole thing.
Are you live on your page, Coco?
I am, but it won't let. I'm in restrictions on my page.
Okay. That's all good.
Yeah, I saw you live on your page. That's it. Are you live, Tre? Are you live?
Not right now. I'm switching pages. I'm gonna have on different pages. Go on the Thursday.
Let me see if
I just told my old lady I feel like stepping out tonight. An old boy called me. Boy, he hit that time right. Put on my new boots. Pull out my new hat.
we're gonna go to the next video because that one is breaking up. We don't want to mess that video up. That's a nice video. So the internet might be kind of chopping us up a little bit. So let's try to go to the next one. Yeah. So it seems like that one is kind of chopping up on us a little bit.
All
So
good.
we're gonna take a few moments. That played real good earlier though. It did. It was clear. I could hear it. Let's try one more. Let's do one more video by Tre and see how that one turns out with Red Top. Let's try that one. The producers are always working hard. They're always working hard behind the scenes to make it happen. So let's see if we can play the next one. That's the one with Red Top.
Big top, not the lid top.
We'll hop on the line.
You're wrong. Is Red Top on the live tonight?
Probably so. She just
Let's see if this one gonna play. No videos want to play tonight? Really? No.
trying to get on our interview.
Yeah, the video is freezing up tonight.
Don't get it twisted, ain't no hot girl summer. Dancing in my boots, and I get it from my mama. Take me on the trail, right, left. Back, now watch your step. Turn to the right now, 1, 2 step, and get low to the floor. Take me on the trail, right, left. Move to the back now, watch your step. Turn to the right now, 1, 2 step, and get low to the floor. Let's take to the booth while I'm stepping my I know what it do. Hopping on the side, about to ride out to the trail ride, cause that's what we bout. Deep off in the woods, we country and hood. Fire up that grill while listening to trill. Sipping on that Henny, rolling on them big wheels. We gon' keep it jumping, yeah, the crew coming through. We go all night long till the break of dawn. Let's get it on and 1, 2 step. Take me on the trail, right, left. Move to the back now, watch your step. Turn to the right now, 1. Go to the floor. Take me on the trail, right, left. Move to the back now.
Okay, we're gonna stop that video too. It's buffering too much. It's buffering too much. But you all can go to YouTube and watch this. It's clear. It was clear earlier today. That's Miss Red Top, y'all. Is that MSG? MSG, right? Yeah, Lady Red Top. So sometimes, you know, our weather has been bad today also. So it could be the internet, but it played really good before, because we always do a test before we come on. And so it could be the weather tonight. So Tre, you do videos, you produce videos, you produce the songs, you produce the artists, you do all of that stuff. Like you over there rolling in the dough, huh? Your money is rolling like this. This train gonna keep on rolling.
I'm trying to, Mom. I'm trying to. We just trying to help. Wherever we can help, that's what we here for. Like, whatever you need help for as an artist, if you don't already have it, we got it. That's all we trying to do. Like, it's not a competition thing with us. Like, whatever or whoever needs help, if we got it, you got it.
Absolutely.
That's simple.
You know what? I like your attitude. You always had a good, pleasant attitude. Anytime you see something going on with me, you always reach out and say, "Hey, Mama, you all right?" And so that's good blood right there. It's really good blood. A lot of times, when you get up north, they tend to be cold. A lot of people in the South, they're very genuine. They don't go for no foolishness. They don't play no games with you, but they're genuine people in the South. Right. And you can't take nothing from Mississippi at all. Cornbread fed, collard greens, neck bones, ham hocks, pig feet, pig ears, pigtails. They eat it all.
For sure.
They eat it all. But, at the end of the day, the people from the South are very genuine people. Very genuine. And so I love the South. I came from Mississippi myself.
Really?
Yes, I was born in Mississippi.
Okay.
I was. I left a long time ago. I moved to Chicago by the way of Michigan. But I know the people from the South are very genuine people. You find somebody from Mississippi, you got something.
Sure.
You got something. So where do we go from here with you and your partner as producers? Where do we go?
Man, look, we just want everybody to know that we are readily available in the studio. If you really, and you serious, you really want to learn how to structure your song, like, I just want you to see that it's for real. Like, we actually take the time to show artists how to set up a song, how to structure a song for real. Like, if you really, if you put your pride to the side and you want to come work and really learn and take and elevate your music and your sound, and you really humble enough to learn, we willing to show you whatever you want to know. We got Yayo, we got other artists that's willing to come in and help vocal coaching. Like, we got all these people, all these resources readily available.
Mm-hmm.
Readily available. So that's all we doing. We just want to put it out there that, look, we got this, and it's here, and it's here for people who want to do soul music, and we want to really reach out and help everybody. And if y'all need a keyboard player or a band, I'm telling you, this guy right here, listen to me. Because, a lot of times we like to brag on people and this and that. When I tell you, if you have if you're an artist or you have a group or whatever, and that one weekend where you can get this guy, you need to get him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the number one draft pick right now. Like, this is my guy right here. But it is what it is. Sometimes when it's your time, it's your time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. We're going to let him say a little bit more about himself so people can know, because he might want to come back on later and just talk about everything that he do. So step on back in here a little bit. We got about 10 more minutes before we get up out of here, and allow you to, tell everybody, how they can find you. Also, we know you're with Tre, but if they want to find you on a separate platform, how will they be able to find you, and what can you help them do?
You can follow me on Facebook, Andre Voss.
Y'all can have Tre, y'all can't have Voss.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to give one away, Red.
But yeah, y'all can follow me on Facebook. My original page is Andre Voss, Andre, Voss, Voss. And my business page is Tre Hocks the Keys. You can also follow me on there. And but so far, man, just really me as being as the youngster in the Southern Soul business. Really, we just help people to gain actually like momentum and just trying to build your foundation, of becoming an artist, a better artist, And as far as, making beats and stuff and all that, we can help you out on that, anything y'all need, we got, for as Tre said. So, yeah.
Yes. And I believe both of you, you're both strong brothers over there. I got something for Tre. And then we're going to take our last commercial break. I'm good for doing stuff and people don't know about it. And I paid quite a bit of money for it too. So I wanted to match Tre.
Okay, then. Okay. Saddle up like Big Bro say. Okay, then. I see you, Coco.
Yeah, so, I had to do a little something for Tre tonight because that's my friend, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but Tre is my friend. When stuff go wrong for me, Tre be like, Mama, you all right? So,
for sure. For sure, man. I see you, man. I like that. I like that, man. I like that. I see you, bro. I know you couldn't forget about it, man. I know she come with the cowboy stuff, you know.
Yes, and I started to come on with it first, and that's why I said, "Where's his hat over there?" Because Yayo came with his hat in Houston, so
yeah, he just came out the road, so we gonna let him pay it. Yeah.
Baby.
You'll pass that.
For sure.
Okay.
Wait a minute, somebody gonna screenshot it too. They got a picture and put it on their wall.
Right.
Let's take this last commercial break. We'll be right back with more of Tre the Joker, y'all, the Lady Coaco Show, and Boss.
Yes, sir.
She must be lit because she's so wrong. Better get your girl because she messed up. Better get her ass on my door.
She better be halfway down the block.
By the time I hit the floor.
September 2nd, we will be in Mississippi, y'all, with Jason A. All right, this is Queen Danae featuring Big Yayo. Let's see if we can get it to play tonight.
Yeah. You gotta bring your own bottle.
Videos don't want to play tonight. What? That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, we're gonna cut that too. We're gonna cut it. No, let's cut it. Let's cut it. Yeah. Let's cut that video. We're gonna cut it. Big shout out to Queen Danae and Big Yayo. He came all the way to Houston to shoot that video. I mean, and so tonight is, I don't want the videos to play if it's gonna chop it up, you know, so we might have to do some editing because the videos that we watched earlier of your videos, the Red Top and Oh Boy and Yayo, featuring Yayo, they were really clear. So it could be the weather tonight. And then this one right here was just done in Houston 3 weeks ago. Yayo came all the way from Mississippi with his hat on, like, bam.
For sure.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, this is the home of Big Yayo. We sitting in as far as the studio. This is Big Yayo's studio, right? Like this is where he recorded.
Wow, he should have been here tonight. So you know what's gonna happen? He told me he wanted to do an interview. Yayo been texting me for a long time. I can call Yayo any Friday night. I said, Yayo, what's up? What you doing, baby? He said he's sitting in his car, truck, whatever, drinking some Hennessy. He got it.
Right. Big bro. Shout out to Big Bro, man.
Yeah, so big shout out to Yayo. So I'm gonna let both of you all take us out. Let's let Boss take us out first, and then you close it out, Tre. And it's the Lady Coaco Show. Y'all can catch us every Tuesday night, 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow night we'll be back with J.R. Blue. He got something to say also, 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's take us out, Boss and Tre.
Yo, it's your boy Dre Ox the Keys, man. Thank you for having me on. Thank you for having Tre on. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that. You can also follow me on J1's page too, because I'm on there. He shared me and everything. But yeah, we gonna try.
For sure, man. Look, we appreciate everybody who done tuned in, man. Show us genuine love, man. Look, shout out to everybody who on the live. Red Top, we see you. SRJR, I see you, Sweet Lou, I see you, Che. Hey, shout out to everybody that support us. Shout out to all the artists that done been to the studio. Shout out to all the artists that done got graphic work. Shout out to all the artists that done got production. Shout out to all the artists that's working with us doing songwriting. Like, we want to thank everybody who support us. Like, man, when I tell you, some of everybody as far as artists concerned shows us love and support. I don't want to call individual names because I'm gonna miss somebody because it's just that many people. So for real, from the bottom of our heart, like, we for real, we love y'all. We thanks for the support. Let's keep this Southern Soul train rolling, man. Hey, we out. It's your boy Tre the Joker, man. Big Yayo, what's up, homie? Lady Coaco, we love you, mama, for real.
Yes, I love y'all right back. And it's the Lady Coaco Show. Y'all can catch us every Tuesday night, 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. I love y'all over there, Mississippi.
For sure.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.